Well, covering this story for us today is our Foreign Affairs editor, Philip Turle, who's with me now in the studio. And Philip, on this report, we know it's now in the hands of the Prime Minister. This is just the one version of the report. So what do we actually know today?
OK, so this is the situation right now. This report was due to come out last week, at least nearly a week ago, at the latest on Wednesday for Prime Minister's Question Times, which takes place at noon on a Wednesday. That report didn't come out. Everyone was saying, what's the delay about? And then because of a police inquiry, the police had said, we don't want the report to be released right now because it's going to compromise our inquiry. So we want a special watered down version where the incriminating details of those we're investigating are removed or just referred to very briefly. So that basically means we're going to get a report today which the author of the report, who is called Sue Gray, who is a senior civil servant in the UK, who's been compiling this report into these parties, these 16 or so parties that are being investigated in Downing Street, has agreed to what the Metropolitan Police has asked for, and that is a sort of slightly less incriminating version while the police are carrying out their investigation on the side. So Boris Johnson has received that report. He's due to make a statement probably in the next couple of hours to the House of Commons, and then we'll answer questions about that report. It appears, according to government website in the UK, that report is going to be released for the general public. It's going to be on the government website. What we don't know is what's going to be in it. What we do know is that this won't be the full version of that report that everyone was hoping for last week, so it might be a little bit less incriminating for Boris Johnson.
The real question, though, is good news or bad news for Boris Johnson? Is he more likely to survive as a result of this, or do we really just not know at this stage?
We don't know. To be quite honest, we don't know. And it could be good news because a lot of people are saying, well, look, the police investigation could take months. If the report is postponed completely until then, it's just like kicking it into the long grass. And Boris Johnson's got plenty of time to divert attention away to the war in Ukraine, to the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic in the United Kingdom, on policies. He's got the post-Brexit policies he's going to announce today. All these measures are going to create a sort of smokescreen to divert attention from the matter in hand, which is what role he played, if he did play a role, in the so-called partygate scandal in Downing Street. Well, the report being published today is going to bring that back to the full attention. So it's Boris Johnson still in a danger zone. He's still not out of the woods. What we need to know now is, as a result of this report, how many MPs in the Conservative Party are going to hand in a letter to the 1922 committee of backbenchers. We need 54 letters. That's 15% of the number of Conservative MPs in the House of Commons, to call for a no-confidence vote in Boris Johnson. If those 54 letters are received by the 1922 committee, then a vote of no confidence can take place within the coming days, and that might mean that Boris Johnson will lose his job. But nothing is certain at the moment, Nadia. That's the whole thing going on here. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what Boris Johnson is going to do. He has made it clear he's not going to resign, but will he be forced from office if a no-confidence vote is held? Will he win that no-confidence vote and carry on, or will he lose it? All of these questions we don't know. So we don't know what's going to be in the report today. We don't know how much of a watered-down version it's going to be. So a lot of questions that hopefully might be answered within the next couple of hours or so.
Okay, lots we don't know. I do think, though, it probably is going to be quite an interesting afternoon. Philip Turle, thanks very much.